I'm trying to walk through a car park right now and everyone's reversing and shit. I'm nearly getting run over, but see, there you go. Hey, how's it going? The other day I put on my Instagram story asking you what you're struggling with photography at the moment. It's 11 o'clock, I haven't eaten yet, so let's make some smash patty burgers because they're mint. Finding inspiration, and this is one of the most misled questions. You don't find inspiration with photography. The only way you're going to get inspiration is by going out and doing photography, and then you'll take photos and then you'll be like, oh cool, these photos are cool, I want to go do more of that. It refers back to this little 3-wheel thing. I'm going to call it the do wheel. If you want to find inspiration, or if you want to be inspired, you got to start off by doing it, and then you'll figure out, all right, I can actually do this. And once you can do it, you want to do it. The first step is just going out and doing. That's how you're going to get inspiration. The pan right now is smoking. You want to get it as hot as you can. Get a piece of minced meat like this, chuck it in the pot, hear that sizzle, now smash it down. This is why they call it a smash patty. This is literally the plain meat just by itself. All you do is just put salt and pepper on it. Give it a flip now. Hey. Usually I'd put cheese on it and melt the cheese on it in the actual pan, but I just forgot to do that because I was vlogging. I was thinking about the camera angles rather than thinking about actually cooking the burger. Let's give this burger a taste. Low light photography. If you're doing low light photography and you're noticing that you're getting a lot of grain in your photos, the camera you're using probably can't handle low light as well as some other ones. For example, the camera that I use, which is the Sony A7R Mark II, is really good in low light. If you're a beginner, you probably don't have this camera, because I didn't have this camera when I first started. If you're in the city or wherever you're shooting and you're having a hard time doing night photography, try find some neon signs because they can help light up the actual environment. Also, obviously, a tripod. If you want to do some night photography, a tripod will enable you to shoot at a really low ISO, meaning that you're not going to get as much grain in your photos. Because the worst thing is when you get home from a night photography shoot and all the photos are just grainy, it's like you don't really want to use them. Also, not that I really care about my hair and like putting gel in it every day, but I'm actually going on a date tonight, so should probably get some gel. Whenever I go shopping for gel, I'm just looking at all these little things. I'm like, what do I buy? How am I meant to know which one is good? I always used to do this when I started photography. I would look at these people on Instagram and I'd be like, how am I ever gonna take photos like this? And whenever I'd go out on a shoot and my photos wouldn't be like that, I would always be so frustrated. The thing is, you cannot compare your chapter 1 to someone else's chapter 10. So stop comparing yourself to others. I'm not gonna buy anything from this aisle, I promise. I'm just gonna walk by and not buy absolutely anything. How to direct a model. Say if you're out on a photo shoot and you're at the location, you're shooting with a model, like how do I direct them? What do I tell them to do? I was shooting a model the other day. I was like, all right, what do I do? How do I direct a model? And the tip that they gave me was, I'm trying to walk through a car park right now. Everyone's reversing and shit. People are like turning in. I'm nearly getting run over, but see, there you go. Anyway, I'm still gonna vlog because content is more important than health. He said that you should try and get the model into a scenario. I'm gonna ask the model, I'm gonna tell them to be like, all right, pretend you're at a bus stop, you're waiting for a bus, you're looking out for it. And then the model will get into that sort of frame of mind. Rather than you like describing how they should look, they can sort of get into that scenario in their head, if that makes sense. I'm gonna try it out. I have no idea, I've never done it properly. Directing a model's not an easy thing. It's gonna take me time to just get better at. You're a photographer, you like going on shoots, but you're just shooting by yourself. If you want to improve in your photography, you need to meet up and collaborate and network with other photographers. This is probably the biggest reason as to why I grew as a photographer and how I improved and got better. When I met Mike 4 years ago, so I used to shoot by myself a lot. I'd just go out into the city and that was all good, but if you really want to grow, you need to meet other photographers in the community. Sometimes it can be hard, especially if you're by yourself and you want to go out and do night photography, but you don't feel comfortable going out by yourself. You're limiting yourself because you're not able to go out at night. It might feel a bit nerve-wracking just reaching out to some random person asking if they want to shoot, but it is really crucial and something that really helped me grow as a photographer. And the last point here is composition. When I started photography, I would always rush my composition. I'd be out on a shoot and I would see a cool photo opportunity, I'd take it and then I'd just keep walking on the move, always constantly on the move. It's really important to just stay at a spot. Even if you're at the spot for like 3 minutes. Stay there, be patient, and just focus on the composition. Try composing your images in one of the rule of thirds. Try playing around with a couple of different camera angles of the same photo and just see what looks good. At the end of the day, man, like the only way you're gonna get better at photography is by going out, taking photos, editing them, and just keep doing that on repeat. That is the only way. That's all from me today. If you want to go see where I post all my photos, head over to Instagram at 7th Era. That's where I post all my content. As always, don't think, just do.